Being in any type of relationship can definitely be a roller coaster, right? You've got the ups and downs, but when you evaluate every relationship, there definitely should be more pros than cons. Otherwise, what's the point of being in them? And if you find yourself that you're in a situation whereby you want to detach from someone, but you're struggling to do so because a relationship is not serving you, or maybe you've already removed yourself from that relationship and you've broken up with the person, and you just find yourself still thinking about them, still having them part of your life, then watch this video. It's going to help you. I am going to give you 4 guaranteed strategies that you can apply so that you can free yourself from them. And welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for engaging with me on my various platforms, on my Instagram page at Life Coach Tish, and here on this YouTube channel. And for those of you who are new, my name is Tish. I'm a certified life coach. I work with people to transform their lives. I work with them individually, group settings, and also I create this type of content because I get it directly from you. Topical issues that are going to help to transform, empower your lives so that you can live the best version of yourself. Let's get straight into the video of the 4 strategies of how to detach from somebody successfully. The very first one is you have to have that clear mental reasoning why you actually detach from somebody in the focal part of your mind. Because what usually happens is you carry on with your life, and then the other memories that were good of that relationship actually come to the fore and they push your reasoning behind. But the important thing to remember here is that obviously if you're not in a relationship with that person and you need to detach from them, something significant has obviously happened, and there's a good and solid reason why you need to detach yourself from them. So you've got to keep that reasoning right in the forefront of your brain and always remember the reason why. That is your first step. The second strategy to apply is to remove all of the triggers that remind you of that person. Because think about it. How are you going to successfully detach from someone if you are constantly reminded of them? It's not going to work, is it? I have got some practical examples that you can apply and use as of today if you want to free yourself from this person and not constantly activated to have them top of mind. The first example actually speaks to removing all of those triggers that are in your personal space and that you can easily access. Example number 1, why not clear the chat history between you and the person you're trying to detach from? What purpose is actually serving you? Especially in the case whereby you keep on revisiting it, because what it does is that it evokes negative emotions in you and keeps you attached to them. It's not like you have to go to a court of law to go and present all of this chat evidence against them. So do yourself a favor, press clear chat and delete. It'll definitely be a benefit to you going forward. The second example, which I absolutely love, is to delete the person's number or block them. Because on those days whereby you're bored, you're sitting somewhere, and you just happen to be scrolling through your phone just to see who you can actually chat to because maybe you've got some time to kill. Now you come across that person's picture. And what does it do? It actually triggers you and puts them in the forefront of your mind. That's not what you actually want to do. You want to put them out of sight and out of mind. By deleting them, you won't be able to see their picture anymore or even see their WhatsApp statuses. So this is such a wonderful thing to do because we sometimes forget to do it. The third example is definitely not easy because it involves other people and requires you to step up to protect yourself. Hear me out on this one. This is where you've got common friends between you and the person that you're trying to detach from. It is so important that you set very clear boundaries between you and your friends by letting them know that under no circumstance when you're together with them are they to bring up this person. It doesn't matter in whatever context. Even if they're curious and they want to have more information about it, it does not matter. They need to respect your views and keep that person out of their mouths and out of yours as well. The fourth example that you can apply here is to change up the routine that you used to do with this person, because it's definitely a behavioral trigger, right? So if you used to have pancakes with this person every Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning, you need to do something completely different at that hour go to a different place, or even eat breakfast at a different time. Or maybe if you used to check up on them 2 to 3 times a day, you need to stop. At this point, you shouldn't even have their number anyway. What this exercise actually does is that it now starts to reprogram your mind by replacing all the stuff that you used to do routinely with this person that's going to remind you of them and completely detach them from you. Those are 4 examples that you can plug and play at any point that you want to. Are they easy to do? Absolutely not. But if you've got that objective to detach from somebody, then they're definitely worth the effort and the exercise. Back to the strategies. The 3rd strategy to apply is to reignite your social life. Because when you don't have an idle mind that's sitting and thinking about that person and you're keeping yourself busy, guess what? You automatically start to detach from them. And that's exactly what you want. Remember those days whereby you had your own social life before you actually met them, where you connected with your friends, with your family, and your colleagues, and you had such a good time doing it? It's time to bring that person out. It's time to have fun again. This is the opportunity. You have a great opportunity here to do all the things that you have set back because this person was in your life. The hobbies that you wanted to do because you didn't have the time to do it, you can certainly do it right now. It is exciting. It is so exciting even thinking about it. Sometimes think about taking yourself out on your date, being comfortable with your own company and your own self. Go out for breakfast, meet new people, take in the environment and be plugged in into where you are. And it's a new experience, right? With different filters, but 110% worthwhile to do. The 4th and final strategy to apply is the most important one. Because if you don't get the step right, you will not be able to detach from this person. And this step is around forgiveness. Yes, you heard me. You need to forgive the person that you're trying to detach from. Otherwise, you get stuck in a perpetual loop whereby you keep thinking about them, keep thinking about the hurt, the pain, and basically pressing the reset button over and over again. So when you forgive them, it actually releases you from the bondage of being attached to them. And it finally disempowers that hold that they consistently have had over you. So do take that final liberating step. Forgive and set yourself free because you deserve it. That's why you're here, right? That's why you're watching this video. So if it has helped you, do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, or share it with somebody who can use it and benefit. Because what it does, it also helps me to reach so many other people who otherwise wouldn't have without your help. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Watch out for next week's video because it's going to be just as gripping, empowering, and inspiring. Until then, have a fabulous week ahead.